This is your local election headquarters, and we turn now to breaking political news. Democratic Congressman and one-time gubernatorial candidate Eric Swalwell says he will resign from Congress. This coming after multiple allegations of sexual assault have come forward since last Friday. 17's political reporter Vincent DeMonte brings you the latest on the resignation and the state of the race for California governor.
Representative Eric Swalwell was leading the Democratic pack in the race to be the next governor of California. But after startling allegations of sexual assault against the seven-term congressman, his campaign has come to a crashing stop. In a statement to X, Swalwell explained the decision to resign from Congress. Quote, "I am deeply sorry to my family, staff, and constituents for mistakes in judgment I've made in my past. I will fight the serious false allegations made against me. But it's also wrong for my constituents to have me distracted from my duties. Therefore, I plan to resign my seat in Congress." The move to resign comes after Swalwell suspended his campaign for governor Sunday afternoon.
Someone that is taking advantage of staffers and taking advantage of his leadership position shouldn't be walking through the halls of Congress.
Efforts to expel Swalwell were led by Florida Congresswoman Ana Paulina Luna, who planned to introduce a motion on the House floor. But with Swalwell out, what does that mean for the other 9 leading candidates in the race?
I think overall, we're now seeing a shift. I think a poll came out yesterday that a lot of Swalwell's second choices were Katie Porter and Tom Steyer.
The poll was commissioned by millionaire Tom Steyer's campaign and asked Swalwell voters if they had a second choice for governor, who they would choose. Both Katie Porter and Tom Steyer have the most to gain from Swalwell's exit. 31% of Swalwell voters would support Porter, while 25% would support Steyer.
There's a lot of strong candidates in the race, but who the Democrats, if they'll coalesce around one, I'm not sure if at this point the ballots haven't hit for a few weeks.
But while the Democrats face their own shakeups, the leading Republicans, Steve Hilton and Sheriff Chad Bianco, are battling for their party's backing. At last weekend's California GOP convention, neither candidate received the 60% threshold to receive the endorsement. Chad Bianco led with 49% of the vote, and Steve Hilton received 43%, even with the Trump endorsement.
I think, politics is always messy. I think, especially when you're in a heated primary.
Governor Newsom is said to be weighing his options on whether to call a special election to fill Swalwell's seat. Vincent DeMonte, 17 News.